Pythagoras was a famous Greek mathematician and philosopher whose contributions have echoed through the ages. He lived from around 570 BC to 495 BC, a period rich with intellectual and cultural advancements. Pythagoras is best known for his work on the Pythagorean theorem, a fundamental principle in geometry that relates the sides of a right triangle. This important theorem is still used in mathematics today, forming the basis for many modern mathematical concepts and applications. Pythagoras was born on the Greek island of Samos, a place known for its natural beauty and historical significance. However, he spent much of his life in Italy, where he established his own school and community of followers. Pythagoras was a great thinker and teacher, revered by his students and respected by his peers. He founded a school of philosophy that had a profound impact on Greek thought, blending mathematics, science, and spiritual beliefs. Pythagoras' ideas about mathematics and philosophy were very influential, shaping the way people understood the world around them. His work helped to shape the development of Western civilization, influencing countless generations of thinkers and scholars. Even today, Pythagoras remains a fascinating and important figure in the history of ideas, his legacy enduring in both education and culture. Pythagoras was born on the island of Samos in the Aegean Sea. His father, Manisarchus, was a gem engraver from Tyre. His mother's name was Pythias. We do not know much about Pythagoras' early life. We do know that Pythagoras travelled extensively in his youth. He visited Egypt, where he learned about mathematics and astronomy. He may have also travelled to Babylon and Persia. These travels exposed Pythagoras to a wide range of cultures and ideas. Pythagoras was clearly a gifted student. He was fascinated by mathematics, music, and philosophy. He was also a charismatic teacher. These skills would serve him well in his later life. Ancient Egypt greatly interested Pythagoras. The allure of its mysteries and the depth of its ancient wisdom drew him in. He travelled there to learn from Egyptian priests, who were known for their wisdom and profound understanding of the universe. The Egyptians had advanced knowledge in mathematics, astronomy, and engineering, which fascinated Pythagoras. Their ability to blend practical skills with theoretical insights was unparalleled. He spent many years in Egypt, studying at the temples and learning from the priests. These temples were not just places of worship, but also centers of learning and intellectual exchange. They taught him about geometry, numbers, and the cosmos. The priests shared their intricate knowledge of shapes, forms, and the underlying principles governing the universe. He learned about the Egyptians' precise measurements in building pyramids and their understanding of the stars. Their astronomical observations were incredibly accurate and deeply influenced his thinking. His time in Egypt was crucial in shaping his thinking. The blend of scientific rigor and spiritual depth he encountered left a lasting impression on him. The Egyptians' emphasis on mathematics and their spiritual beliefs influenced his later work. He began to see the connections between numbers and the cosmos, between the material and the spiritual. He took these ideas back to Greece, where he developed his own unique philosophical and mathematical system. Pythagoras' teachings would go on to influence countless generations, blending the wisdom of Egypt with the intellectual traditions of Greece. Pythagoras is most famous for the Pythagorean theorem. This theorem states that in a right-angled triangle, the square of the hypotenuse, the side opposite the right angle, is equal to the sum of the squares of the other two sides. This theorem has many practical applications. It is used in construction, surveying, and navigation. It is also a fundamental principle in geometry and trigonometry. The Pythagorean theorem is a simple but powerful idea. It is a testament to Pythagoras' genius that he was able to discover this fundamental relationship. Section 5. Beyond the famous theorem. While the Pythagorean theorem is his most famous contribution, Pythagoras explored many other mathematical ideas. He was fascinated by numbers and their properties. He believed that numbers were the building blocks of the universe. Pythagoras studied even and odd numbers, prime numbers, and square numbers. He explored the concept of perfect numbers, where the sum of a number's divisors, excluding itself, equals the number itself. He also linked mathematics to music. He discovered that musical harmonies are based on mathematical ratios. This finding, known as the harmony of the spheres, connected mathematics to the natural world in a way that amazed his followers. Section 6. The Brotherhood of Pythagoras. After returning to Greece, Pythagoras established a school in Croton, a Greek colony in southern Italy. This school quickly became a center of intellectual and spiritual life, attracting followers from all over the Greek world. This school, known as the Pythagorean Brotherhood, was more than just a place of learning. It was a way of life. Members of the Brotherhood lived together, sharing their knowledge and discoveries in a communal setting. The Brotherhood was a secretive society. Its teachings and practices were shrouded in mystery, accessible only to those who had been initiated into its ranks. Its members followed strict rules and devoted themselves to studying mathematics, philosophy, and music. They believed that these disciplines were interconnected and that understanding one could lead to insights in the others. They believed in living a simple life, following a vegetarian diet, and practicing self-discipline. This lifestyle was thought to purify the body and mind, making it easier to attain spiritual and intellectual enlightenment. The Pythagoreans made significant contributions to mathematics and philosophy. Their work in these fields was groundbreaking and laid the groundwork for future scholars. They were some of the first to develop a systematic approach to mathematics, proving theorems and exploring geometric concepts. Their methods and discoveries influenced countless generations of mathematicians. Their work laid the foundation for much of Western mathematics. The principles they established continue to be taught and studied to this day, highlighting the enduring legacy of the Pythagorean Brotherhood. Section 7. Pythagoras' beliefs and teachings. Pythagoras was not just a mathematician, he was also a philosopher and a spiritual leader. He believed in the transmigration of souls, the idea that the soul is reborn into a new body after death. He taught that the universe was governed by mathematical principles and that numbers held the key to understanding the cosmos. He saw beauty and harmony in the mathematical ratios found in nature, music, and the movements of celestial bodies. Pythagoras' teachings had a profound impact on Greek thought. His ideas about the soul, the cosmos, and the importance of mathematics influenced philosophers like Plato and Aristotle. Section 8. The legacy of Pythagoras. Pythagoras' influence on mathematics is undeniable. The Pythagorean theorem is a fundamental concept in geometry, taught to students worldwide. His exploration of numbers and their properties laid the groundwork for number theory. Beyond mathematics, his philosophical ideas, particularly the concept of the harmony of the spheres, influenced Western thought for centuries. His emphasis on the interconnectedness of mathematics, music, and the cosmos resonated with Renaissance thinkers and continues to inspire artists and scientists today. Section 9. Pythagoras in the modern world. Today, Pythagoras is remembered as a mathematical genius and a pioneering philosopher. His name is synonymous with the Pythagorean theorem, a testament to his enduring contribution to mathematics. His ideas continue to influence various fields, from music theory to architecture and cosmology. His legacy reminds us of the power of curiosity, the beauty of mathematics, and the interconnectedness of the universe.